My name is Kaitlyn Cathey, and I have been a client with Rig for over 2 years now with both my home insurance and my car insurance. January 4th, woke up and thought normal morning, and instead was greeted with my roommate coming into my room saying the house is on fire. And so I ran out, saw that it was true. It was not just a fire in our neighborhood, it was that our house truly was on fire. And so I have a dog, and so I grabbed my dog's leash. We put our shoes on, I grabbed my phone, and we ran out the back door and across the street in front of the house to safety, and had called 911, had the fire department on their way. But we were just there standing in a neighbor's driveway across the road from my house, just watching my house burn and watching the fire only get bigger, knowing that we'd done the right things. The people and the animals who cannot be replaced were safe. The right people were on their way, being the fire department. But we knew that there was still time to wait. And so I just remember standing there feeling so helpless, recognizing all that I can do now is just stand here and watch my house burn. So after everyone was safe and the fire department had put out the fire chief had encouraged me to now call my insurance agent and to take the next steps. And so I reached out to Taylor Clark, who's my insurance agent, but also a good friend. And he picked up the phone quickly. And not only was he willing to hear what had happened and what was going on, but he went the extra mile and he actually showed up. And not only did he show up, he actually showed up with coffee. There's just little gestures like that that go a long way when you've been standing out in 25-degree weather for a couple of hours. A warm cup of coffee just can mean a lot. And so the fire marshal has figured out what the cause of the fire is. Taylor is standing there with me, and I looked to Taylor as the fire marshal's telling us what it is, and Taylor just nodded and said, okay, great, that's exactly what I need to get the claim started. And so he went ahead and got started with Safeco, a claim, and that led me to being connected ultimately to Jordan Freebie, who is a senior adjuster for Safeco, and was connected with him within about 24 hours and started the process of learning what does it look like to go from here to be placed not only in temporary housing, but also what does it look like to get a company out to my property to do an assessment, to do a full inspection, and to get that turned in to a report where I can actually start the rebuilding process. The ongoing process has looked like Rig checking in every few days, texting or calling me, just asking if there's anything they can do, especially in those early days when we were still waiting for adjustments to fully be made, assessments to be given, the official, dollar signs to be told on what it's going to take. Rig just continued to do a great job following up. And if at any point I felt like I wasn't getting an answer quick enough, they were there to jump in and make an extra phone call for me. Safeco, who is my insurance, they have done an incredible job. Jordan